Welcome to Edinboro Essentials, where we bring you the biggest headlines from around campus. I'm Sabrina Bootz, and I'm so excited to have my co-host, Jay Zemanek, back.
Thanks, Sabrina. I'm happy to be back here. So, what did you do this weekend?
Oh, nothing much, just the usual, some work and hanging out with friends.
Yeah, I pretty much did the same. I did some stuff with the pep band, did some homework, the usual college life. But one important question. Did you go to Pogapalooza Friday night? I had a blast.
I didn't get a chance to, but students across campus got to check out clubs and extracurricular activities this week.
Pogapalooza Friday evening offered an opportunity for a celebration of passions and interests. The event showcased many of our campus clubs, poker games, and giveaways, and gave students the opportunities to meet new friends.
The Erie Art Museum will host its 100th Nicole and Harry Martin Spring Show in March. The Erie Art Museum partnered with Penn West Edinboro's art department for the 25th year. The partnership helps to bring attention to local artists' work. Edinboro's Visiting Artists and Speaker Endowment Committee selects the juror who will judge the submissions to the spring show. This year's juror is Gaetan Berna, the executive director of the Wexner Center for Arts in Columbus, Ohio. The spring show will open at the Erie Art Museum on March 17th and run through August 11th.
And now we are going to send it over to Richie Armagost with this week's sports.
Thanks, Jay. The women's and men's basketball teams took on Mercier's last Wednesday at Macomb Fieldhouse. The Lakers led by 5 before the Lady Scots went on a 6-0 run, giving the Scots a lead. The Lady Scots won a 7-point advantage into the second half, with Morgan Gentile finishing the game with a driving layup, helping the Scots to a 61-60 win. The men's team fell short with the Lakers despite a 9-0 run in the second half. The Scots lost 81-67. Last Friday, the men's and women's tennis teams kicked off the 2023 spring season, off taking on Walsh University. The men's team kicked off their season with a 6-1 victory. The Scots won all 3 matches in doubles and finished with 5 wins and 1 loss in singles. Bruno Sabio's loss came in close to Luis Horrendez, one of the top players in the region. The Lady Scots lost all 3 matches in doubles and all 6 in singles, giving the Cavaliers a 7-0 victory. The Scots will return to the court when they go up against Salem University on February 11th. The women's track and field team traveled to Ashland Open this last weekend. Kate Zepp won the 5K run in a time of 17 minutes and 52 seconds, and turned in a PSAC conference 3rd best time. Kenzie Linden posted a PSAC auto qualifying performance in a 14.35 meter weight throw, the 11th best mark in the PSAC this season. Jana Galley won the pentathlon, scoring a PSAC best score of 3,190. The Scots will be back in action on February 17th when they travel to the Penn State Last Chance. On Saturday, the men's and women's basketball teams took on Cal U at Macomb Fieldhouse. Haley Sims and Rana El-Husseini each scored 18 points, giving the Lady Scots a 83-77 victory after the Scots lost to Cal U last month. This game brings the Scots to 14-7 overall and 11-5 in conference play. The men's team had a strong start with a 7-0 lead. The Scots kept neck and neck, ending the first half with the Vulcans winning 54-46. Despite 2 double-doubles from Kirill Green and Dominic Keys and season-high 24 points, the Scots lost 106-97, bringing the Scots to 5-16 overall. The Fighting Scots will be back in action on Wednesday when they travel to Seton Hill. In other sports news, despite being named PSAC Player of the Week last week. For the third time this season and for the second week in a row, Rana El-Husseini was selected as PSAC West Athlete of the Week. Last Monday, up against IUP, El-Husseini went for a career-high 36 points. She finished the week averaging 24 points, 6 assists, 4 rebounds, and 3-point steals per game. That's all for this week. For more details and updates for sports, go to GoFightingScots.com.
That is all for this week. Until next time, this is Edinboro Essentials, and have a safe week and a fun Super Bowl weekend. Fly, Eagles, fly.